webinar on the topic Mutual Fund, A Way to Prosperity, organized by G.V.M. in collaboration with Amfi. I would now like to invite Associate Professor Ms. Anushree Bhandari from Department of Commerce to inaugurate this session.
Thank you, Ria. Very good afternoon to all of you. I would like to brief about our college history. Our institution, G.V.M'S Gopal Govindbhai Raiturkar College, is established in the year 1986, located in Ponda district of Goa state. College has altogether 3 streams, BCom, MCom and BCA. Total strength of the college is 817. Our students bring laurel to the college by participating in various academics and non-academics and sports also. To brief about Amfi is a nodal association of mutual funds across India. Amfi provides useful knowledge and insights regarding mutual fund and investments. Amfi is dedicated to developing the Indian mutual fund industry on professional, healthy and ethical lines to enhance and maintain standards in all areas with a view to protecting and promoting the interest of mutual funds and their unit holders. To have more insights on this webinar, today we have organized national webinar on mutual funds and a tool to prosperity. Over to Ria, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Assistant Professor Sri Ashish Salvi to welcome the resource person for today's webinar.
Please start, sir. Ashish, sir, please.
Ashish, can you please welcome?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Just sorry, I was not able to listen the sound. Okay. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Ashish Salvi, and it's my honor to introduce our today's speaker. So Shri Surikant Sharma is a commerce graduate and has done masters in law with specialization in corporate laws. He is also chartered associate of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Sri Sharma has over 35 years of experience in banking and finance and securities market, and has served in leading financial institutions, thereafter in Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in SEBI. Sri Sharma joined SEBI in 2003 and served more than 15 years in the different departments of SEBI. Lastly, in addition to other assignments, he was DGM in charge of Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI's Northern region for more than 5 years. Sri Sharma is also a member of working group of NCERT for developing vocational courses on mutual fund for students of 11th and 12th classes. Sri Sharma also mentor of a few NGOs working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. Under his supervision, more than 15,000 financial literacy and awareness programs are being conducted all across North India. And he himself has addressed as a guest speaker in more than 600 of those investor awareness programs. After superannuation from SEBI in 2019, he has joined Association of Mutual Fund in India, an apex body of mutual fund in India, as senior consultant, North India. So we welcome you, sir, in this meeting and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashish Salvi. I now invite resource person for today's session, Sri Suryakant Sharma, to take over the session.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Riya ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Ashish. Thank you, Anushriya ma'am. I am honestly thankful to all of you for giving me opportunity to be with you. Of course, through this platform only today. But Anushri ma'am, I would be more than happy to come to your college when I visit Goa next. And we will plan a big program there for all your faculty members and staff members.
We'll wait for that.
Thank you. So nice of you. I am also thankful to your principal who has given permission for this program in your college. You are from Goa, and Goa is one of the most sought after destination in India, you know. And you are lucky you have been in Goa, because every Indian wants to go to Goa or Kashmir. Then these are their priorities. So I am very happy that this program is being conducted today in your college for faculty members, staff members. And I also can note that people from outside college have also joined this program and would be joining soon. 2-3 things, Anushri ma'am, I want to mention before I start my session. This program is from Association of Mutual Fund in India, which is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But Anushri ma'am, this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. I want to make it very clear. It's purely an investor awareness program. And the purpose of such program is just to sensitize and encourage young people like your students and even your young faculty members to understand the importance of investment and getting prosperity through investment. Because every individual wants to be prosper, and there is nothing wrong in it. We would never be Mukesh Ambani for that matter. But definitely we will like that we should have money through which we can take our basic needs, our comfort, and our comfortable life we can lead. And for that, Anshuri ma'am, we need huge money in our life. And not only on one occasion, we will be needing money, rather huge money on many occasions or for many milestones in our life. So we should understand the importance of money in our life. Today you have focused your topic on mutual fund. That is why I will not touch upon the basic concept of investment, saving, risk management, and rule of compounding. I will straightway come to the mutual fund. But you have given the topic prosperity through mutual fund. And what we mean by the prosperity, Riya? Can you tell me what we mean by the prosperity? Prosperity, ma'am, simply means that you are off, ma'am. Yeah. Why should, yeah.
So prosperity is development or anything that we can benefit.
No, prosperity as a common man simply means, Riya, that I should have money when I did it. This is the broad contour of prosperity. And I will be needing money not in one go. As I've just mentioned, we will need money in our life for many milestones in our life. That is why we should work hard to see that whenever I need money, particularly for milestones, for bigger things in our life, we should have money. And mutual fund is one of the product, Anushri ma'am, which will give you reasonable prosperity provided you work on it, provided you stayed for longer period, provided you are aware and alert about your investments. So first we should understand, Mr. Ashish, what is mutual fund? Because we should first understand what is mutual fund. Anushri ma'am, mutual fund is nothing but we are giving our money to some experts. We are not directly investing. Because there are two ways of investment, Anushri ma'am, you will appreciate me. The first way is to directly investing somewhere, purchasing some property, directly purchasing some shares, purchasing some gold. All these are, you are directly doing something. But in mutual fund, Mr. Ashish, you will not be directly investing into some product. Rather, you are giving your money to some other person. And technically, Anushri ma'am, he or she is expert. And technically, he or she is called mutual fund manager. Basically, fund manager is an expert of the market, of the economy, of the overall the structure or how economy works and how investment is made. And he has got experience in this line. And thirdly, Anushri ma'am, he has time, he or she has time, because he is working 24 hours in this job. Because normally what happens when we are working somewhere, just like in your case, you are working with a college, so you are fully occupied with your college work. So you don't have much time to see that your investments are good. That is why the need of a person who can take care of or look after your investments. But Mr. Ashish, the purpose is very simple and important. Anushri ma'am, it is not a social service. It is purely a proposition where I am giving my money to some experts with the clear expectation that he will invest my money as per the contour of the scheme in which I am investing, and he or she will generate maximum return for me and give back to me after deducting his or her expenses which have been prescribed and regulated by SEBI. So one more thing you should understand, my dear participant, mutual fund is strongly regulated by SEBI. Anushri ma'am, it is not a Ponzi scheme, it is not a cheat fund, it is not a committee. It is strongly regulated by a regulator, SEBI, which is a regulator of securities market in India. So you should be assured that there wouldn't be any hanky-panky. There wouldn't be any frauds of your or pilferage of your money. That is not possible. Because there are stricter norms and regulations under which mutual funds function. So the first benefit we get is we are getting expert advice on investment. This is the first benefit. And second benefit, Anushri ma'am, in mutual fund we get is diversification of investments. Because suppose, Mr. Ashish, you are investing 1 lakh rupees in a particular share. So you are getting exposure only in that particular equity or share of a company. But Anushri ma'am, if you are investing 1 lakh rupees in equity fund of a mutual fund, then out of 1 lakh, your money will be invested in different number of companies. So there will be automatical diversification and your risk will be balanced. Because if you invest in one equity and suppose if that equity melts down or prices goes down, you will suffer losses. But suppose your money is invested into 10 companies or 15 companies or 20 companies, and out of that 1 or 2 companies down, the other companies will balance your risk and will also balance your return also. This is also the beauty of mutual funds. And thirdly, Anushri ma'am, mutual funds are cost effective. Least cost is involved. And cost is determined as per norms of the scheme. Broadly speaking, my dear friends, in mutual fund, a fund manager can charge up to 3% in case of equity fund, as far as their expenses are concerned, and 1% in the case of debt fund. So the charges, the expenses are capped. But even after capping, Ashish sir, because of competition amongst the mutual fund, because every mutual fund will try to minimize their expense ratio so their returns are higher. That is why, because of competition, the expense ratio and the cost of investment will also be relatively very lower. And this is the third benefit you get in mutual fund. And fourth benefit, Anshri ma'am, mutual fund is the most transparent product. Most transparent product. Every month you will be shared the details where your money has been invested, in which company, how many shares, what was the price last month, what is the price this month, what is the change or variation. Everything will be shared with you. So you can make out where your money has been invested and how much your money is generating return for you. This transparency you will not find anywhere. Suppose, Anushriya ma'am, you go for a bank FD of 10 lakhs rupees. Suppose. Bank will not tell you where your 10 lakh rupees has been given loan to a company. Bank will not tell you which company your money has been loaned. But in case of mutual fund, every detail will be shared you on monthly basis, where your money have been invested, in which company, in which entity, at what price, and what is the price today. So this much of transparency is available in the mutual funds. Then other thing is risk exhibition is also there. Anushriya ma'am, you might not be aware, with every scheme, now it is mandatory that one riskometer is attached. And riskometer will tell you broadly how much risk is involved in the investment in this scheme. Some schemes might have highest risk. The riskometer will tell you very clearly, in this scheme, risk is very high. So those who are not in a position to take high risk can easily avoid investment in that scheme. So riskometer is an additional safeguard developed by SEBI for the investors, that beforehand, before investing in any scheme, investor can have a broader idea how much risk is in the particular scheme. And you can choose or select your investment as per risk appetite, your risk appetite broadly matching with the risk appetite of the scheme. This is the additional benefit you get. And thirdly, it is SEBI regulated. And top of it, I have already mentioned, but again I repeat it. It is strongly regulated by SEBI. It might not be a case that your money will be met with some fraud. Of course, because of the movement of the market, the units which you have purchased in a particular scheme, price of which might go up and might go down. That is absolutely possible, because these are market related instruments mostly. But it will not happen that your money is siphoned off or your money is taken away by some frauds. That is the least possibility in mutual funds. And mutual funds give you a lot of option of investments. If you have some money in your hand, you can invest in one go. But again, mutual fund develops safeguard for this one-time investment, because generally you should not invest in mutual fund in a lump sum. Suppose you have got 1 lakh rupees and you want to invest in mutual fund. Better you should not invest in a particular scheme in one go. What is other alternatives available in mutual fund investment of one-time investment is, you first put your money into liquid fund, and then start transferring a particular amount, maybe on a different frequency, to the designated scheme where you wanted to invest. So this will automatically cover your risk, because suppose you have got 1 lakh rupees and you had invested 1 lakh rupees in one go today, and tomorrow market meltdowns or goes down drastically, your 1 lakh rupees can be 60 rupees or 90 rupees or 80 rupees, whatever it might be. But Ria, if you put your 1 lakh rupees initially in liquid fund and then keep transferring 10,000 rupees every month or every fortnight, there will be automatic. For support today market is at 60,000. After 1 year, market might be 61,000. Again, third month market might have melted down to 59,000. So after 10 months, when your whole money is transferred from liquid fund to the designated scheme, your risk will also be averaged out. So this technical transfer is called STP, Systematic Transfer Plan. And one more magic is there in mutual fund, my dear friends. That is called SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. And Mr. Ashish and Mr. Ria ma'am, if you have not yet started investing into mutual fund, you have missed a train little bit. But nothing has gone because you are quite young. So I will encourage all of you, those who are already earning, and even your students who are not yet earning, you can start an SIP of a minimum amount of rupees 500 rupees out of your pocket money even when you are not earning. But of course, Ria and Mr. Ashish can invest because they are already earning money. They are lecturers and professors in the college. So SIP is a magic, and SIP, simply speaking, is nothing but a recurring account which you have opened. You might have opened with a bank or post office, where you will be depositing a particular amount on a particular date for a period. After maturity, you get the amount but plus interest. And here again, the same case is broadly same case is there. You keep investing some money every month, and your money will be invested at the market rate in a particular month. And suppose you keep investing for 5 months, 10 months, 15 months, or 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, your money will be getting return, gradual return. And over a period of time, you might earn a very handsome return. So SIP is a magic for middle class, salary class person who get monthly salary and regular income. And Ria, I don't know whether you might be knowing or not. Lot of young people have started not one SIP but multiple SIPs. And SIP simply means multiple SIP simply means target-oriented SIP. One SIP you have started for your marriage if you are still unmarried. Other SIP you have started for education of the children. Third SIP you might have started for construction or purchase of a house for the family. Down the line after 10 or 8, whatever you might have decided. Then purchase of 4-wheeler. Then going on vacation is also very important milestone in youngsters' life. Every youngster want to go on vacation, maybe in India, maybe beyond India. And for that, you will need money, huge money. So you can start an SIP for accumulating money to facilitate international vacation for you down the line after 5 years or 7 years. Then you may have a SIP for marriage of the children. You may have a dedicated SIP for your retirement life as well. You are very young, but you will be retiring after 35 years or so. And after retirement, you wouldn't be having regular income. How you will survive if you don't have pension? So for your survival after retirement, it is necessary that you should accumulate huge amount which you should invest in some instrument which will generate regular return for you, and that return will take care of your monthly expenses. That is why for retirement also you should start or thinking of starting as a SIP when you start working. This you might smile at me at this moment. Sir, we are very young today. I am not even 30 and you are talking me about the retirement. But Riya ma'am and Mr. Ashish, down the line, you are going to retire. It is a normal course of life. So you should think of retirement and living retirement life comfortably from this stage itself, because that will need huge money. And broadly, there are the uniqueness of mutual fund again is schemes are available in the mutual fund as per your risk appetite. Different schemes are available. Suppose Riya ma'am has got highest risk appetite, she can take high risk because she is young. She can go for the hardcore equity. But suppose Anushriya ma'am has not that much of risk appetite, then there is other category available for her. For her is that is hybrid funds. In equity fund, your money will be invested totally in the equity share of the corporates. Please understand it very carefully. And when your money is invested into equity funds, definitely risk will be much higher, but so might be the reward. No guarantee, but the probability of increasing your return or reward. That is more visible and possible in the equity fund. The other category is hybrid fund, where some of your money will go to the equity fund and some of your money will go to the debt fund. So you are balancing your risk. You are aspiring for little bit higher return, but at the same time trying to balance your risk. That is otherwise also very necessary. So hybrid fund is meant for those persons who wish little bit higher return than debt fund, but are shy of taking high risk. The third category is debt fund. First, I have mentioned equity fund. Second one is hybrid fund. And third one is debt fund. Yeah, ma'am, in debt fund, your money will not be invested into equity shares. Please mind it. By the name itself, you can make out. Not a single penny will be invested into the equity share of the corporate. Rather, your money will be given as a loan to the corporates. So, the risk is lower as compared to equity fund. But so is the return. Return might be reasonable. There might not be extraordinary return, because extraordinary return is possible only in equity fund, because we all know high risk, high reward. If you take high risk, Riya ma'am, then there is a possibility that you get high return. Possibility only, no guarantee. If somebody gives you guarantee, he is not telling the truth. So those who are young must think of starting an SIP or one-time investment in hardcore equity funds. Those who have already crossed 40 should think of investing their majority of their money into hybrid fund. And those who have already crossed 55, 58, they should concentrate on investing their money into debt funds, 90% or 85, 90%. So your investment should be according to your age. That is very, very important. So SIP is a magic for all of you. And I will request all of you, please do consider starting an SIP of even 500 rupees. Or keep increasing your SIP every year, because we get increment, we get increase your salary. All these things will regularly happening to us. So we will, our income will, or salary will be increasing. With the increase in income or salary, we must keep increasing our SIP or saving for that matter. So SIP is a better proposition for middle class, salary class person. And I was mentioning about the mutual fund. In mutual fund, for every category of investors, schemes are available. If you can take high risk, equity funds are there. I again repeat, if you are relatively low risk appetite as compared to equity fund, then you can go for the hybrid fund. If you have got reasonably lower risk appetite, then you can go for the debt fund. And likewise, it is equally important that normally we do our investment for the future milestones in our life. And my dear friends, we all know that you all have major milestones in your life. You have to get married if you are not married. Then after marriage, you will get children in the family celebration, very natural. Then every family will definitely think or having their own house, maybe flat, for which you will need huge money. Then purchase of a car or four-wheeler, again, you will need money. Then going on vacation, again, you will need huge money regularly, whenever you go out on vacation. Then after vacation is over, then when your children are grown up, you will definitely like to send them for a best higher education. That is very natural. Every Indian parents want to send their children for higher education, but the cost will be accelerating, mesmerizing, from where you will get crores of rupees after 20-25 years. Because Ria ma'am, today a good MBA degree from a reputed institute, 2-year regular degree, will cost not less than 20 lakhs, 15-20 lakhs. That is today. But Ria ma'am, when your children will go for higher education after 25 years, can you imagine how much you will need for their higher education? Even for a single child, the MBA degree which is coming today at 20 lakhs cost, that same degree will cost you after 25 years for your children not less than 2 crore rupees. From where the money will come? Then again the retirement life, you will need money. So where the money will come? That is why in mutual fund schemes, you can broadly manage your time horizon of investment, which simply means you should have money when you need it for the bigger causes, for the bigger milestones or bigger things in your life. That you can also meticulously plan and manage through mutual fund investment regularly through SIP. So in mutual fund, schemes are available as per your risk appetite and as per your time horizon also. I will tell you that you can in mutual fund, Ria ma'am, you can invest even for a overnight, single overnight. Suppose you have some money and tomorrow you will need that money. So you can invest that money for overnight only, one night only, and you will get some return. Of course, marginal, but you will get return. Likewise, suppose you have some money for one week or 2 weeks or 1 month or 3 months. Then liquid funds are there which will generate you return. And even today, as compared to SB account, which normally gives you 2.5% return, that too on average basis, liquid funds are generating more than 4% return every day. Every day 4% return. That is, and Anushri ma'am, I know a lot of my friends who have started thinking differently. What they are doing, Ria ma'am? Suppose Ria ma'am gets salary on 50,000 rupees on first every month. There are two options. You keep your salary in the SB account, where you will get 2.5% interest. Alternatively, you can transfer 50,000 from your bank account to the liquid fund. And that all is possible through click of mouse, not going anywhere else. Even through mobile, you can do it now. So suppose you transfer your money, salary from SB account to liquid fund. Definitely you will ask me why I should do, sir. Yes, ma'am. The purpose is different. Because in liquid fund, you are earning 4% return on daily basis. And the money is in your hand. Suppose on 5th, Ria ma'am, you want 5,000 rupees out of 50,000 for your grocery items. Go to the app, put 5,000, click withdraw button. Fraction of seconds, you will get 5,000 in your bank account. So you can have money in your hands and you can earn better return as compared to SB account. Then there are schemes which will give you facility of investing for a shorter period of 6 months or 1 year. They are called ultra term short term funds. short-term debt funds. Then there are schemes wherein you can invest for a 3-year to 5-year horizon. And then there are other schemes where horizon is more than 5-year, 10-year, 15-year, 20 years. So as per time horizon of investment, mutual fund schemes are available. As per your risk appetite, mutual fund schemes are available. So it is up to you to decide how much money you want to invest for the fund. And then redemption is also very easy in mutual fund. Suppose, Riya ma'am, you are investing regularly in a particular mutual fund, equity fund for 5 years or 10 years, and you have developed a corpus of 10 lakhs rupees. And suppose there is a need now for 1 lakh rupees. What you will do? You simply go to the mutual fund website, give your folio, other details, put a redemption request of 1 lakh rupees. Within maximum 3 days in the case of equity fund, and next day in the case of debt fund, you will get redemption in your bank account. So redemption of money is also very, very, very quick, transparent, and easy when you need money. But on the contrary, suppose, Riya ma'am, you have got 5 lakh rupees FD with a bank. And after 2 years, suppose there is some need has arisen for 2 lakh rupees. You go to the bank and say, I have got a FD of 5 lakhs, but I want 2 lakh rupees because of some urgency in my family. What your bank manager will tell you? Riya ma'am, it is your money, you can take at any time, but you are prematurely closing the FD. So the interest rate will be lower as promised, as compared to what has been promised. And secondly, whole FD will be discontinued. You will withdraw 2 lakh rupees and a fresh FD will be done of 3 lakh rupees. So this is the difference between FD and mutual fund. In mutual fund, you can withdraw at any time whatever amount. Suppose you have got 1 crore rupees and you want 5,000 rupees. Yes, you can withdraw it. Go for the redemption request of 5,000. 5,000 will be credited to your bank account next day or in 2 months. That is why this is also possible. And lastly, mutual funds are tax efficient, my dear friends. This you must understand. Up to 1 lakh rupees profit or income in mutual fund, equity funds, there is no tax. Please mind it. Up to 1 lakh rupees profit, no tax liability is there. Beyond 1 lakh, if your investment has been for a less than 1 year, then the tax liability will be 15% of the total return which you have earned. And if your investment is beyond 1 year, then your tax liability will be 10% on your equity profit or equity return. So it is also tax efficient. And in mutual fund, a very unique facility is also available, particularly for leading a comfortable retirement life. That is called SWP. Mr. Ashish, SWP is contrary to SIP. In SIP, we were investing regularly. But in SWP, we are withdrawing regularly. And basically, Anushri ma'am, this is meant for your retirement life. You can lead a comfortable retirement life, but the requirement is, precondition is that you should have accumulated a huge amount for your retirement life. Suppose Mr. Riya ma'am, you have accumulated a retirement corpus of 5 crore rupees, which you can easily do it. I am giving you confidence to all of you that you all can have 5 crore rupees for your retirement life, provided you start working on it right from today. So suppose you have 5 crore rupees and you have developed a corpus of 5 crore rupees and now you have retired. And now you say, I don't have any other income. So what you can simply do, you can write through mail or a letter to the mutual fund where you are having your retirement corpus, simply directing them that this particular amount, maybe 1 lakh, maybe 2 lakh, whatever you want every month for your needs. This particular amount should be transferred from my corpus to my bank account every month on 1st. They will do it because ultimately it is your money. So what comfort it will give you? The first and most important thing is you will get 2 lakh rupees every month in your bank account on 1st. So you can lead as comfortable as you were leading before retirement. Money will not be a problem. That it is also tax efficient because out of 2 lakh rupees which has been transferred to your bank account from your corpus, some portion will be of your original investment and some portion will be of your return portion which you have generated over a period of time. And my dear friends, tax will be levied only on the generated profit portion only. So it is tax efficient also. So you should think, those who are already 50 should think of developing a good retirement corpus or for your retirement life. Start accumulating huge amount for retirement life. And once you retire, think of withdrawing a regular amount from your retirement corpus and you can enjoy your life. So mutual fund has got all the benefits for a middle class, salary class person. And this is the product which has historically been giving reasonable return, or rather more than reasonable return to the investors. In equity fund, my dear friends, most of the equity funds have given an average return between 12 to 18% during last 10 years, which is not a bad return at all, Mr. Ashish. Rather, it is a good return. That fund have also given 6 to 10% return. Again, with lot of comfort and risk averseness. So mutual fund is a product which you should think of, but be careful. Don't be in hurry. If you invest in mutual fund, I will get nothing. Riya ma'am, rest assured. You will be benefited over a period of time. And so I will request all of you to think of investing into mutual fund for your future requirements and for getting prosperity in your life gradually. And I will recommend 4 websites here. Those who are interested can note down. These websites will give you broad idea about the mutual funds. How mutual fund function, what is mutual fund, what are the broad contours of schemes, what are the risk appetite, what is SIP, what is STP, everything is available on these websites. So first website which I recommend for all of you is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. It is basically Amfi website which had been developed by Amfi, and this is it. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Please mind it. Mutual Fund Sahi is a very good website of the developed by the Amfi, wherein you will get lot of information about the mutual fund, their scheme, risk, everything, and short duration videos are available. You can see and increase and develop more understanding of the mutual funds. Then other 3-4 websites are private, but I am not marketing them, but I find them okay, or rather having good material. That's why I am mentioning the names here. The second website is Value Research. Value Research. You visit the website, lot of material is available about the mutual fund schemes, and historical data is also given here to make you understand and make comparison of the different schemes. Third is ET Times, Economic Times. ET Money is a website which also has got a lot of information on mutual fund. And fourth one is Money Control. There are other thousands of websites. I am not pointing out or singling out these 4 websites only. Just came to my mind, so I am sharing with all of you. You can get knowledge, and I will request all of you, including students, don't be in great hurry in investment. Anushri ma'am, ultimately your money which you have saved out of great sacrifices in your life. So you should think 100 times before investing your hard-earned money. And once you understand the product, what the product is, how much risk is there in the product, and whether the risk of the product broadly matches with my risk appetite, that is equally important to see. And then what is the horizon of investment product? Suppose investment product is very good, but it will the scheme is for 15 years, whereas you will need money after 10 years for some bigger milestone in your life. So the scheme, otherwise very good, will not be suitable for you. So you have to see every investment product as per your risk appetite and as per your time horizon of investment. This is just a broad idea I wanted to give to all of you on mutual funds. Of course, I can carry it on for another 1 or 2 hours, but time is ripe to close it here. I am thankful to again Anushri ma'am, Mr. Ashish, Riya ma'am, and all coordinators of this program, your volunteers, and all participants who have joined this program for enrichment of their experience, of their knowledge of mutual funds. And at the last, I tell one thing, Riya ma'am, prosperity is your right. We have got every right to be prosper. Prosperity is not a luck at all, Mr. Ashish. Forget about the luck. You can get prosperity through sustained efforts in investment. And again, repeat, prosperity is your right. And some of my friends might have thought of that I have got birth in a poor family. My dear friends, I want to tell all of you, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all. Mr. Ashish, be clear about this. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, but living as poor and die as poor is a curse. And we all can avoid that curse by managing our money, by managing our savings, by managing our investment in such a way that we get reasonable money at time we need it. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any question, you can raise your hand or you can post it in the chat box.
But before that, I would like Anushri ma'am to give her observation about the session, if she is there.
Yes, yeah.
Anushri ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would be happy to have your observation on the session.
So it was a nice session, sir. It is nice to have awareness among the staff also, and we can depart it with the students also. And whoever has not done so far a decision to invest, they can think of this, especially youngsters. I'm requesting to do so. And session gave a lot of inputs in this area.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I would be happy to have questions now from the participants. If any participants have got any question, just raise their hand. We will make them unmute and they can ask the question directly. Just raise their hand. Come forward, my dear friends. You must have some doubts and some queries about the session, or beyond that, whatever questions you have in your mind about investment, feel free to ask it. I will be more than happy to answer those questions. No questions? Okay, let it be there then. Riya ma'am, we can close it up now.
Okay, participants are requested to fill the feedback form, which has been sent in the chat box. Okay. So shall I propose the word of thanks?
Please go ahead.
Yes.
Though it is a formality, but still, please go on.
Yes, sir. Okay, I, Assistant Professor Ria Rebello from GVM College, take this privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to thank the resource person for today's webinar, Sri Suryakant Sharma, for his informative and knowledge-filled session on mutual fund. My sincere thanks to our officiating principal, Dr. M.M. Chigodikar, for his constant encouragement and support. A big thanks to the organizing committee members, including Amfi team. Lastly, I would like to thank all the participants for attending this session and for all their cooperation. Thank you and have a nice day.
Ma'am, on my behalf and on behalf of Amfi, I'm also thankful to all of you again for
Yes,
giving
sir.
me opportunity to interact with all of you. God bless you all. Have a great future and enjoyable life. All the best. Thank you. And a special thank,
sir.
of course, to Mr. Sabjar Ahmed for coordinating this event with you. Thank you, Mr. Sabjar.
Yes, sir. So towards the end, we would like to play the national anthem.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
request all the participants to join in singing the national anthem. So
Yeah,
once
please.
again, I'll do the audio.